Welcome to this course under Unacademy Karnataka CET category. So I hope that you are visible. Am I audible visible to you? Can you please confirm me? Is my voice audible to you? Please confirm, so that I definitely get to know about it. So it will be very good help for me. Can you please confirm? What happened? So your stream will be okay, fine. So I hope that it's visible. Thank you. Okay, so thank you very much. So welcome you all to this course. So Karnataka CET 2021-2022. So hereby we are discussing about Electrostatics 2. Okay, so this is the lecture number 2 on Electrostatics. So myself Satish.T working at Shubhada Group of Education CC as a physics lecturer. This is my ninth year of experience in teaching physics for Karnataka CET and many competitive examinations. I usually teach physics for Karnataka PUC examination board. Okay, so thank you very much. See here, before moving to the course Electrostatics 2, so I would like to introduce you about Unacademy Plus subscription. Okay, so here you can see some of the best plans for Karnataka CET 2021 aspirants. And here is a 12 months plan at just rupees 12,375, and there's a 6 months plan at just rupees 10,125 rupees, and there's a 1 month plan at just rupees 2,250. Okay, suppose if you use my code Satish.T live, you will get extra 10% off on the course fees. Okay, so this is the benefit just by using my code. So here are a lot of advantages by taking the Unacademy Plus subscription. You can clearly see here the premium content at affordable price, structured live as well as dedicated live doubt clearing sessions, and quizzes at regular analysis for the self-analysis, and you can see the batches for complete preparation, and there's a test series for DPPs and full-length mocks etc. with analysis, and the single subscription for unlimited access. So these are all some benefits. This would come under Unacademy Plus subscription. Okay, so let's move to the problem now. So problem on electrostatics is the lecture number 2. Okay, if you have missed the lecture number 1, kindly go through the previous lecture, and that is uploaded on Unacademy under Karnataka CET category. You can kindly watch it. Okay, so thank you very much. So look at the first problem for the session now. So the two large conducting plates are parallel to each other and carry equal and opposite charges with surface charge density sigma as shown in the figure. Then which of the following option is correct? Okay, so please try to note down the diagram for this particular problem. This is the given diagram. Okay, so this is positively charged positive plate, and this is what the negatively charged negative plate, negative here. Okay, so you can clearly see they carry the equal charges Q as well as Q here. It should be the minus Q and it should be the plus Q here. Okay, so kindly solve it. Try ಮಾಡಿ ಒಂದ್ಸಲ ನೋಡೋಣ. So is it possible to solve this question? The options are given here is the electric field at the left of the corner plates is 0. The electric field between the plates is sigma divided by 2 times epsilon naught. The electric field at the right of the plates is 2 by sigma divided by 2 times epsilon naught. The electric field is non-zero everywhere. Okay, so these are some options given here. Yeah. Let me show you how to solve this problem now. Okay. So here is the positive a plate with a positively charged here, correct? It's a positively charged. Okay, and here is one more plate with negatively charged. Okay, so if you look at the charges here, they are equal on both the plates. Clear? So the charges are equal. See now, let me draw the electric field vector now. Electric field vector. So as you clearly studied that electric field lines start from the positive charge and they end at the negative charge. Clear? So let me take this the first plate and this is the second plate now. This is what the electric field due to a first plate, and this should be the electric field due to the second plate. Okay, which are going to terminate at the second plate. Oh, fine. So if you look at the left hand side here of the first plate in a left hand side node is there. So this should be the direction of the electric field lines due to the first plate, and this should be the direction of electric field due to the second plate, because electric field lines always terminate at the negative charges or negative plate. Okay, so if you look at the right of the second plate, second plate on the right side node is there. Let me use a different color for that. ಓಕೆ, ಬೇರೆ ಕಲರ್ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ. Here you can clearly see. So negative charge ಗೆ ಎಂಡ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು. So this should be what? Electric field at the second plate, due to second plate, and this should be the positive ಇಂದ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು. This should be electric field due to the first plate here. Okay, so clearly if you look at this space, left hand side ಅಲ್ಲಿ both the electric field due to first plate and second plate should be opposite to one another. ಒಂದಕ್ಕೊಂದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ actually opposite ಇದಾವೆ. So that's the reason why they should cancel each other. ಏನು ಕೂಡ ಬರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. So resultant electric field intensity should be equal to 0 on the left side of the first plate. If you look at the right of this here, ಈ ಕಡೆ ಕೂಡ ನೀವು ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ, and the resultant electric field should be equal to what? Both are in the opposite direction. You can clearly see E2 as well as E1. This is the E1. Both are in the opposite direction. So that's the reason why the resultant electric field is going to be 0 at the right hand side also. But if you look at the in between the two plates, ಈ ಎರಡು plates ನಡುವೆ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ನೀವು, both electric field due to first plate as well as electric field due to second plate, E1 and E2, both are in the same direction, correct? So ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಎರಡು ಸೇಮ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ they are going to add it up in between the what? In between the two plates, correct? So that's the reason why I have to make it as E1 plus E2, E1 plus E2. As you know that electric field due to the first plate, the infinity long thin sheet is equal to sigma divided by 2 times epsilon naught plus sigma divided by 2 times epsilon naught. So that will lead you to get the answer as how much? Sigma divided by epsilon naught. This should be the electric field intensity in between the plates. ಎರಡು ಪ್ಲೇಟ್ಸ್ ನಡುವೆ ಇಷ್ಟು ಇಂಟೆನ್ಸಿಟಿ ಇರಬೇಕು, ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಇಂಟೆನ್ಸಿಟಿ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ರೈಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ 0 as well as left hand side ಕೂಡ ಏನಾಗಿರಬೇಕು? 0 should be the resultant electric field intensity. I hope it's clear to everyone. So that's the reason which option is right answer for this particular problem. ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಾ ನೋಡಿ ಇವಾಗ. So I hope that the electric field at the left of the plate should be 0. I hope that option A should be the right answer for this question. It's the right answer. Okay, I hope it's clear to everyone. Okay, now let's move to the next problem. ಮುಂದಿನ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಮೂವ್ ಆಗ್ತಾನೆ ಇವಾಗ. Look at the second problem here. The electric field in a region is given by electric field vector E vector equal to 3 by 5 E naught I cap plus 4 by 5 E naught J cap, with E naught equal to 2 into 10 to the power of 3 Newton per coulomb. Find the flux of this field through a rectangular surface of area 0.2 square meter parallel to YZ plane is the question. Okay, so is it possible to solve this problem now? Can you please answer it now? See, one request for you people is that if you like my lectures, kindly follow my profile Satish.T on Unacademy. I am teaching on Unacademy as well. You can watch my video lectures absolutely free of cost for this month now. Okay, you can definitely see my video lectures on Unacademy. Okay, under free live classes as well as special classes for you. Okay, if you take Unacademy plus subscription, okay, by using my code Satish.T live, you will get extra 10% off on the course fee. So that is the benefit just by using my code. Okay, so now let's try to solve this problem now. Okay, see here they have given the expression for the electric field vector. Clear? So electric field vector E should be is equal to 3 divided by 5 into E naught I cap plus 4 by 5 E naught J cap. Okay, so this should be the actually given expression for electric field vector. Electric field vector ಗೆ ಈ expression ಅನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, and they have given the magnitude of the E naught ಅನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. That's what 2 into 10 to the power of 3 Newton per coulomb. Now find the flux through the rectangular surface of area 0.2 square meter which is parallel to the YZ plane. Now assume that this is the YZ plane. Okay, ಇದನ್ನು YZ plane ಅಂತ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. So suppose if it is X and this is Y here. Okay, it is Y, and then it should be what? Z ಆಗಿರುತ್ತಲ್ವಾ. So now Z should be in the sense the YZ plane should be like this. It should appear like this. ಅಥವಾ ಇರಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ it should appear like this. This should be the YZ plane now. Is it clear to everyone? This should be the YZ plane. Okay, it is the YZ plane here. Okay, I will clear to everyone it seems. ಇವಾಗ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ now this is the YZ plane. Now the electric field lines are going like this. ಈ ತರ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದಾವೆ. So I can clearly visualize that. ಹಂಗೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು ನೋಡಿ. So this is what actually the plane, right? This is the YZ plane. Now the electric field lines are going like this. ಈ ತರ ಹೋಗ್ತಿದ್ದಾವೆ. Clear? So for this one you draw the area vector. As you know that area is a vector quantity, so that you can write the area vector like this, which is normal as well as outward. It should be the area vector for that particular case. That's the reason why electric flux pi is equal to E into A into cos theta. E into A into cos theta, correct? So theta is the angle between electric field and area vector. I can clearly note on that, correct? So this is the value of electric field. That's the reason why the theta is going to be how much? 0 degree agute. So that's the reason why you will get pi is equal to just E into A you will get. Now the electric field is how much? Can you please tell me? Now the electric field is 3 by 5 E naught. 3 by 5 E naught. 3 by 5 3 by 5 E naught. 3 by 5 E naught. Okay, this is what given here, and the area vector is 0.2. 0.2, because you will get the value of flux only in the direction of x-axis. Mattellu kuda sigudilla, because ಉಳಿದೆಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆನೂ ಕೂಡ if you draw the area vector like this, ಈ ತರ ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆ ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್ ಗೆ ಬರೆದ್ರೆ ಅಥವಾ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್ ಗೆ ಬರೆದ್ರೆ, there should be what? The angle between electric field and area vector should be equal to 90 degree irutte. So that's the reason why cos 90 will become 0 there. So ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ you will not get any electric flux in the outer surface. ಬೇರೆ ಯಾವ ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ನಿಮಗೆ ಸಿಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. So now substitute the values. ನಾವು ಎಷ್ಟು ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ನೋಡಿ. 3 divided by 5 into E naught. Into E naught value is how much? 2 into 10 to the power of 3. 2 into 10 to the power of 3. 2 into 10 to the power of 3 into 0.2 square meter. Okay, so that should be equal to how much will get here? Let's try to get it now. 12 in the sense 1 point something, right? 1 point something into multiply of 10 to the power of 3 it seems, correct? Or else let me do like this. 10 to the power of 3 in the sense it should be 200, right? It should be 200. So 200 divided by 5 in the sense it should be how much? 40, right? It should be 40. So 40 into 2 is 80. 80 into 3 is 240. So answer should be how much? It should be equal to 240 Newton per Coulomb. That should be the right answer for this question. So option A is the right answer. Option A is the right answer. Okay, I hope that it's clear to everyone. So let me move further now. Okay, look at this problem. A cylinder of radius r and length L is placed in a uniform electric field E acting parallel to the axis of the cylinder. The total electric flux through the surface of the cylinder is the question. This is the good problem, which was one of the AIPMP appeared problem. Suppose if you take a cylinder like this, okay, if you take a cylinder like this, okay, ಇದರ ಒಂದು ಸಿಲಿಂಡರ್ ನ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರೇಷನ್ ಅನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ, if you take a cylinder like this, okay, like this, now assume that this is the axis, okay, assume that this is the axis of the cylinder, okay. So ಇವಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, there should be the what? Electric field in this direction. Electric field ಈ direction ಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು ಅಂತ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. Now it has 3 surfaces. ಇದಕ್ಕೇನಿದೆ, actually the cylinder has 3 different surfaces, correct? So ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ I have the surface 1, let me make it as surface 1 and surface 2, and here is surface 3 here. Clear? Surface 1, 2 as well as 3. There are 3 different surfaces. So now if I draw the area vector for all those 3 surfaces, 3 surfaces ಕೂಡ ನಾನು ಬರೆದ್ರೆ ಇವಾಗ ಏನು ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ನನಗೆ ನೋಡೋಣ. So this should be the area vector, okay, at the first surface, and this should be the area vector at the second surface, and this should be the area vector at the third surface. Got my point here? So you got the value of A1, A2 as well as A3 here. So now if you look at the direction of the electric field, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, so here it should be like this, ಈ ತರ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, and here it should be like this, ಈ ತರ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. So this is what the direction of the electric field, and here is the direction of the electric field. Okay, if you look at the first case, A1 area vector as well as electric field vector, both are in the opposite direction. ಒಂದಕ್ಕೊಂದಕ್ಕೆ opposite direction ಇದೆ. So ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ನಾವು ಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು opposite direction ಇದ್ರೆ, let me take the pi 1, let me take it as pi 1, okay. Electric field due to first surface, that should be equal to E into A into cos theta. Now cos theta will become cos 180 degree. Cos 180 is minus 1. So that's the reason why it should be minus E into A ಅಂತ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. Similarly, if you look at the pi 2, the flux through the second surface, that should be equal to electric field vector into area vector into cos of 90 degree. Because why 90 degree in the sense? You can clearly have a note on this. ನೋಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ, ಇದು ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆ ಇದೆ area vector, and electric field is going like this. So that's the reason why that should be 90 degree in between. So ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ that should be equal to 0 here. Similarly, pi 3 is equal to E into A into cos 0 degree, because both are in the same direction. So it should be equal to plus E into A. So what about total flux now? Total flux pi equal to how much it is? Pi 1 plus pi 2 plus pi 3. So if you add them, all those things, you will get EA minus EA. That should be equal to 0. So this is the reason why the total flux should be equal to how much? 0, right? The total flux should be equal to 0. That is the right answer for this problem. Option C is the correct option for this particular problem. I hope that it's solved now. I hope that it's clear to everyone. This is how you can easily solve this problem. Okay, so let me move further now. Okay, we'll move to this problem. A hollow cylinder has a charge Q coulomb within it. If pi is the electric flux in the unit of voltmeter associated with the curved surface B, the flux linked with the plane surface A in unit of voltmeter will be, is the question. Okay, so kindly solve this. This is the given diagram for you. Okay, this is the given diagram, and here is a cylinder, and here is a cylinder. You can clearly have a look on this. Okay, you can clearly have a look on this one here, and this is what C on the ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, and here it is B, and here it is A here. Okay, and the charge is inside the cylinder Q. This is the value of charge Q here. Okay, so now the question is the flux linked with the surface, plane surface area A. A ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಲಿಂಕ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತಿರೋದು. Okay, that is the question. Can you please type? ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದಾ ನೋಡಿ. So one request for the people is that if you like my lectures, kindly follow my profile on Satish.T on Unacademy. So it will be definitely good help for me. Okay, so and if you take the Unacademy Plus subscription, you can clearly see here you will get extra 10% off just by using my code. My code is Satish.T live here. Okay, my code is Satish.T live. So if you use that code, you will get extra 10% off on the course fees. Okay, so that should be the benefit by using my code on Unacademy Plus subscription. Okay, so now let's go further now. Hege anta helbiಟ್ಟು ನೋಡೋಣ, ಈ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ ಹೇಗೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು. So they have given 3 different surfaces here, right? 3 ಬೇರೆ ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Okay, so this is what B, and this is what C here, and this is what A here, and the charge Q is introduced here. Okay, charge Q introduced ಆಗಿದೆ. So now as you know that the total flux, okay, the total flux ಏನಾಗಬೇಕಾಯಿತು pi A, that should be plus pi B plus pi C. ಮೂರನ್ನು ಸೇರಿಸಿದಾಗ I have to get the total flux, that should be equal to, by using the Gauss law, which should be Q divided by epsilon naught. Q divided by epsilon naught. Correct? This is what actually you know about it. See now what actually happens is, as this is the charge, ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ electric field lines are passing or originating from the plus Q charge, so that the flux passing through the surface area A, that should be equal to flux passing through the surface area C. ಎರಡು ಕೂಡ ಏನಾಗಿರಬೇಕು, both must be same. There is no change at all. Okay, both must be same ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು. So now what actually happens is, they have given that if the pi, here it is given, clearly given here is that the pi is the electric flux in the unit of voltmeter associated with the curved surface B. ಅಂದ್ರೆ B ಗೆ ಅಷ್ಟಿದೆ. B ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಷ್ಟಿದೆ actually. It's clearly given that pi B is equal to how much is given? Pi B, that should be equal to, pi is given clearly. Okay, and again pi A is equal to pi C. Pi A is equal to pi C. So that's the reason why pi A, that should be equal to pi C ಅಂತ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಬಹುದು. So now I can pi A plus pi C. Instead of pi C, I can substitute the value of pi C as how much? Pi A, right? That's the reason why it should be 2 times pi A plus pi B is actually pi ಇದೆ, that should be equal to Q divided by epsilon naught here. Q divided by epsilon naught. So if you rearrange the given terms there, so that you will get 2 times pi A, that should be equal to Q divided by epsilon naught times minus pi here. So how much will you get here? That for pi A equal to 1 divided by 2 into Q divided by epsilon naught minus pi. Okay, so this should be the right answer for this problem. I hope that it should be there in the options, any one of the options. ನೋಡಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನೋಡಿ ಒಂದ್ಸಲ. So I hope that 1/2 times is the option A should be the right answer for this problem. Okay, so option A is the right one. So I hope it's clear to everyone. Okay, just backward the video. If you don't get, just watch it, okay, again, so that you definitely understand it. I have explained it in very simple manner. Okay, so let's move further now. Look at the fifth problem. In the given figure, two teeny conducting balls, okay, are identical mass m and charge q hang from a non-conducting threads of equal length equal to L. Assume that theta is so small that tan theta is nearly equal to sin theta. Then for equilibrium x is equal to is the question. X is equal to is the question here. Okay. So now let's try to solve this problem. So this is what the given figures are. Okay. So here is a given diagram. You can clearly make a note of this. Okay. So here is thread which is of length L and the consideration which is of length L here. Okay, so here is a ball and here is one more ball. You can clearly see the distance between them is x. Okay, x. And suppose if we draw the normal here, what will we get? It should be equal to theta and this should be equal to theta. Okay, so this is what actually given. the balls having the mass of q coulomb and equal charge of m on both. So now what actually happens is, let me take any one of those balls. Okay, either one ball na consideration on the board. Let me take this ball as a consideration. Okay, there should be a tension across the thread. Actually thread alli tension irbeku. As this charge is q and this is charged with q value, so there should be repulsion force. This is due to electrical force of repulsion, and there is a force which is downwards acting, that is what, m into g. Okay, so now this is what acting like this. So I have to make it as horizontal as well as vertical components. So let me resolve that component. Okay, I just resolve that component. This is what actually is theta. This angle should be theta, alternate angles. That's the reason why it should be t times cos theta, and this should be what? This should be t sin theta. T sin theta. T sin theta. Okay, the condition is given that the ball should be in equilibrium condition. Ball equilibrium condition in the sense there should be the opposite forces but they have to be equal in magnitude. So this is the condition for what? The equilibrium conditions. That's the reason why I can take t sin theta. T sin theta equal to Fe. T sin theta, that should be equal to Fe. Other name t cos theta, that should be equal to m into g. Okay, let you divide both the options in the sense of both the equations, so that you get t gone. You have to sin theta by cos theta is tan theta. Okay, tan theta, that should be equal to Fe divided by mg. You will get Fe divided by mg ಅಂತ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ನಿಮಗೆ. So they have already given that tan theta is nearly equal to sin theta. Now this is what the given diagram, right? ಇದನ್ನ ಈ right angle triangle consideration ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ, this is what length L. Now this is what the point here. Now this is what ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ x ಇತ್ತು, so that this must be x by 2. This should be x by 2 now. So here it was theta. Okay, so ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ sin theta ಏನಂತ ಬರೀತೀರಿ ನೀವು actually ಇವಾಗ sin theta ಏನು ಬರೀತೀರಿ? So you can clearly note it down as sin theta is equal to opposite side by hypotenuse. Opposite side is x by 2 divided by hypotenuse is L, 2L. So now tan theta is nearly equal to sin theta, so that's the reason why it should be x divided by 2L. X divided by 2L, that should be equal to, now the force is how much? Now the force is 1 divided by 4 pi epsilon naught. This is what the coulombic force into q1 q2, that is what q square divided by r square. The distance between them is x is given here. X square into how much? 1 divided by mg. 1 divided by mg. Is it clear to everyone? So now ultimately we need to calculate the value of x. I hope that you will get x cube is equal to e2l. So 2l into x square divided by 4 pi epsilon naught into m into g. Okay, so x cube and whole to the power of 1 by 3 by using the value of x should be equal to whole to the power of 1 by 2. This 2 and this 2 will cancel. So LQ square divided by 2 times pi epsilon naught mg, that should be the right answer for this question. Whole to the power of 1 by 3. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಕ್ಯೂಬ್ ರೂಟ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. So LQ square ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ? Exactly option A it seems. Option A should be the right answer. Q square L or LQ square divided by 2 pi epsilon naught mg whole to the power of 1 by 3. That should be the right answer for this question. So this is how we can easily solve the problem on this one. Okay. So this is a very good problem, little bit advanced problem. I hope that it's solved to everyone. Okay. So request for you people is that if you like my lectures, please follow my profile Satish.T on Unacademy, and please take the plus subscription, Unacademy plus subscription, by using my code Satish.T live to get extra 10% off on the course fees. Okay, this is a benefit for you people. Okay, fine. I hope that it's already 4 o'clock it seems, and okay, we have one more problem. Okay, we shall solve this and we shall close this chapter. Okay, so look at this sixth problem here. There is a uniform electric field of strength 10 to the power of 3 volt per meter along y-axis. A body of mass 1 gram and charge 10 to the power of minus 6 coulomb is projected into the field from the origin along the positive x-axis with a velocity of 10 meter per second. Its speed in meter per second after 10 seconds is okay. Neglect the gravitation ಅಂತ ಕೊಡಿದ್ರು. ಇವಾಗ ನೋಡಿ ಹೇಗೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು, now this is what actually the given diagram I can say. Along the y-axis there is a electric field strength ಈ ತರ ಇದೆ. Okay, along the x-axis there should be what velocity ಇದೆ. Okay, ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ once the charge particle enters the electric field ಬಂದಷ್ಟೇ the charge particle has to move along the electric field. ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹಿಂಗ್ ಬಂದಿರೋದು ಹಿಂಗ್ ಹೋಗಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Okay, ಈ ತರ ಹೋಗಕ್ಕೆ, because it has to follow the parabolic path. Okay, it traces the parabolic path. So ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ನಾವು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ at this point, ಈ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಸಮ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್, ಈ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎರಡು ಕಂಪೋನೆಂಟ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಒಂದು ಇಸ್ Vx and horizontally Vy ವರ್ಕ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. Okay, this should be Vy. Okay, they have already given that Vx is equal to how much? X-axis ಅಲ್ಲಿ 10 meter per second ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. So let's try to find out the value of Vy now. ಆಯ್ತಾ? Vy ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಯಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾನು I have to use the equation of the motion. V is equal to U plus A into T ಅಂತ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ. Okay, so Vy equal to along the y direction that should be equal to 0. Initially it was 0. Next ಅದನ್ನ ಪ್ರೊಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. A ಬದಲಿಗೆ ಏನಂತ ಬರೀಬಹುದು? As you know that F equal to ma and that should be equal to Q into E ಅಂತ ಬರೀಬಹುದು ನೀವು by using the Newton's law as well as Coulomb's law ಪ್ರಕಾರನೂ ಕೂಡ by using the definition of the electric field you can write it like this. Okay, F equal to ma, that should be equal to QE. So ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ A should be equal to ಏನಂತ ಬರೀತೀರಿ? Q into E divided by M ಅಂತ ಬರೀತೀರಿ. QE divided by M. Okay, should be A ಬದಲಿಗೆ Q into E divided by M into T ಅಂತ ಬರೀತಾರೆ. Okay, it should be equal to like this. So now let's substitute the values here. So that Vy that should be equal to ಏನು ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ನೋಡಿ, ಚಾರ್ಜ್ Q is equal to how much? 10 to ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ? 10 to the power of minus 6 coulomb ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. 10 to the power of minus 6 coulomb ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Into electric field. Into electric field is how much? Electric field is 10 to the power of 3. 10 to the power of 3. Okay, so divided by the mass is given as 1 gram here. 1 gram ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರಲ್ಲ, 1 gram in the sense 10 to the power of minus 3 kg. 10 to the power of minus 3 kg into after 10 seconds. T is equal to 10 seconds. The clear it is given here. Clear? ಹೇಗೆ ತಗೋದಲ್ಲ. So now ಇವಾಗ if you simplify this one, how much will get? 10 to the power of 3 ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆ ಹೋದ್ರೆ 10 to the power of plus 3 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So that 3 plus 3 will become 6. 6 minus 6 will become 0. 10 to the power of 0 is 1 and we left with how much? Only 10. That should be equal to 10 meter per second ಅಂತ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬಂತು. So clearly he got Vx is equal to 10 meter per second as well as Vy should be equal to 10 meter per second ಅಂತ ಬಂದಿದೆ ನಿಮಗೆ. So this will be like this. ಒಂದು ಈ ತರ ಇದೆ, ಒಂದು ಈ ತರ ಇದೆ. So resultant of them, we need to find out the resultant velocity for that. It should be Vx and it should be Vy here, and this is the resultant. V equal to square root of Vx square plus Vy square plus 2 times Vx Vy cos theta. Cos theta is cos 90. Of course it is 0. So ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಿ? 10 square plus 10 square ಅಂತ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ. That should be equal to root 2 times 10 meter per second ಅಂತ Vy component ಬಂದಿರುತ್ತೆ. Okay, so Vy component is how much? Vy component that should be equal to root 2 times 10 meter per second. That should be the right answer for this question. Very beautiful problem. I hope that you understood the concept behind this problem. So 10 root 2, that should be the right answer for this question. So ee tara ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ನೀವು. Okay, so this is what something about electrostatics part 2, and I have solved a lot of problems on Unacademy. allu kuda special classes and they are absolutely free of cost for you. You can clearly watch my all the video lectures on Unacademy. Kindly download the Unacademy learning application from the Google Play Store and get login into it, and you definitely get more information about it, as well as more lecturers which is free of cost under the special classes category. Okay, so if you want to take the Unacademy Plus subscription, or if you are interested in that, please use my code Satish.T live or Satish.T live, and you get extra 10% off on the course fees. Okay, so our request for you people is that if you like my lectures, please follow my profile Satish.T on Unacademy. That will be very big help for me. Okay, so thank you very much. Before closing the session, so here are some best plans for Karnataka CET 2021 aspirants. So it's a 12 months plan, it is rupees 12,375, and it's a 6 months plan, it is rupees 10,125 rupees. Okay, and it's a 1 month plan is also there at just rupees 2,250. Okay, so if you are interested, use my code Satish.T live and you will get extra 10% off on the course fees. Okay, so thank you very much for watching this video, and do like this video, please do share this video with your friends and colleagues, and please try to watch my video lectures live on Unacademy, which is absolutely free of cost for this month. Kindly do it. So wish you all the best for examinations. Thank you. Bye bye.